think the show is, I think it's going to be quite an emotional, psychological journey for the viewer, tapping into the themes of memory and family and transformation. I trained as a printmaker and really fell in love with the paper itself, and also the experience of the plate embossing the paper. So when I left art school and didn't have access to a press, I really started working with paper and all the different types of paper, the Curated paper. I loved paper that allowed light to travel through. The Curated was like that for me, a lot of silk sort of rice papers. So yeah, I really started creating the works on paper, and I loved light, so I looked for ways to capture light in those paper creations. The process is probably really, important, that process of experimenting with different materials and just letting the material speak to you, and then following that. And I think all artists are a bit like that. You don't really have an absolute plan in your head, you just sort of let it evolve, and you kind of lose yourself in that process. A really nice time to just sort of, either watch what's going on in your head or think about, a few mysteries here and there. The last series of work that I've been working on sort of revolving around my mum, whose memory is really declining, and but I would go and look after her and sort of have a little look through the house and find these piles of tissue paper that she would sort of collect. And that paper was really resonated with me. It let light through, it was really delicate, it was hers. So I just thought, well, while I'm looking after her, spending time with her, I'd start working with this paper and stitching and sewing, and so the pieces actually sort of became embedded with the memories of her.